reinforcements have arrived.
Time to rock and roll.
Good evening, everyone. My name is SoScared, and I'm about to cast a game which was shared by Anjew. He's playing a game against someone that I've never heard about before. He's called Boxes. And yes, this is on Tiberian Dawn. Anjew did share this replay with me, so I thought, hey, sure, why not? Doesn't really matter what mob we're going to cast. If it's good, we're going to cast it and we're going to release it. So let's start the game. Bam! So, this map is called Pirates and Emperors. And it's a very popular 1 versus 1 map on Tiberian Dawn, one of the really good ones, very popular. You see here you have, of course, the north versus south, a couple of oilers in the middle, and the expansions are pretty far off the original base, which does have a main Tiberian field and a small one within the range of the construction yard, and it does have a couple of blue tips spread all over the map, or more like in the middle of the map, so it kind of entices the player to go for the map control. This is of course the release version, the newest release version of Tiberian Dawn, in which the MCV cost a freaking 4,000 money, or credits rather. So this MCV is really valuable now. It takes a long time to build an additional MCV. You don't really see that in general, unless there's like real high eco macro matchup. So let's see. Yeah, I didn't really introduce them properly. Anjew is playing as Nod, and as well as Boxes playing as Nod. We have a Nod matchup. So let's see what this player actually going to start out with. Well, they certainly started out a little bit differently. Ooh. Anjew managed to take off that scout vehicle. That's very nice of him. Anjew just skipped the barracks, and looks like he's going for that, I was going to say war factory, but that's of course an airstrip right away. Boxes, on the other hand, went for the hand not first. I presume it is for, yeah, it is for defensive purposes. You can see he has already queued up a defensive structure, and then the airstrip. So unless Boxes does something iffy with his build, I'm just going to be slightly ahead with this. Popular choice is to go for an additional harvester, if you can get away with that, and then perhaps pump out some basic light vehicles such as recon bikes or not Humvees, but the nod buggies. Yes, that's what they're called. Let's just make sure that I have the status bar correct. Yes. All right. So 2 harvesters for Anjew, but the same with Boxes, so he didn't actually get set back in his econ game. I wonder why, because it looks to me like Anjew should have gotten the harvester earlier than Boxes. Boxes, it's a funny name. And Boxes starting to pump out the nod buggies. They do well damage against structures and other light vehicles, so they are really powerful opener and safe opener, mind you, because yeah, the bike might do more damage initially towards harvesters and the structures, but they will not stand a chance against a bunch of nod buggies who does instant damage with their shots. So here comes 4 nod buggies up to Anjew's base. Anjew doesn't really have anything here to protect. It does have a couple of infantry, but maybe this power plant will go down. I'm not completely sure, but it's should be getting pushed back. Yeah, picking off those rocket soldiers, so you can just stay here forever. Killing off that nod buggy is probably a good idea. Now it doesn't look like Anjew has any other defense queued up rightly. Well, as I say that, we do have the light tank, and of course he does have the communication center, so that's something I should have picked up. So with that 1 light tank, this not a rush, but nod attack is fended off, so it's just going to go back. No, it's not all terrible. He did get a decent idea about what Anjew was doing, but still, Anjew has focused on his harvesters. So he got 5 freaking harvesters versus how many? Let's see, it's 3. Currently 3 now. Yeah, it's going to be 3 harvesters for a while for Boxes. So Anjew in a really strong position. And we'll be able to, yeah, just produce additional production facilities or build them rather, and perhaps just outpower boxes altogether. Now boxes, as I said, I have no idea who he is. Does seem to be a fair player, but you know, Anjew is of course one of the most experienced players on the mod, so I kind of would be surprised if this matchup were to be an equal game. But I guess it remains to be seen. Yeah, now the turrets are coming up for boxes, so kind of defending his position, but his position is not really his to defend. It's actually his job now to get back at Anjew, or you know, find a way to circumvent Anjew's advantage. Now he doesn't really know that for sure that Anjew has the superior harvester count, but still might maybe go for an additional harvester. Well, it's going to move his MCV now. I'm pretty sure he got his eyes out for the blue Tiberian fields, which is up there. It's going to give him a lot of money. But at the same time, Anjew is kind of building up his army here on the right side. Oh, and the MCV is moving for an expansion on that same site as well. So this should go terribly wrong for boxes, to be honest. All right, so here's the army that have been spotted, and yeah, moves back to that MCV immediately. Let's see, Anjew's probably just going to push forward here. These infantry is pretty slow. It's going to take a long time to reposition them, so he's just going to go straight for it with a bunch of streaming in units, actually pretty damn fast as well. So this attack is going to be very strong, but the infantry is very far ahead, so they will be able to be killed off by these light tanks before the Anjew's light tanks comes into play. Now let's see. Now it's kind of like, yeah, Anjew does still have the OP army here, and boxes to just pull back, but it is a nice decent damage there, killing off quite a few of this infantry. Shouldn't actually engage beyond the turret, to be honest. It should just stay in here and let the turret help out. Here comes the infantry of boxes, which yeah, you can see they're very slow, so it's going to take a while for them to enter the battle. Oh, this come on, just move in there. There's no reason not to. Well, they could be fearful of the airstrike, which could come in a second. But with this infantry, boxes seem to be able to stop this fairly soon. Now the MCV does take damage, but it does with the 4,000 cost, the new cost for the construction yard now. Oh, it's actually Anjew's one who's trying to do damage to the harvester, and we'll probably get it. Now, what was I talking about? Yeah, the MCV has a cost increase, so it costs 4,000, but the armor and HP is changed as well. At least the HP is very tanky, as you can see here. And if boxes can get this repaired significantly, or just, yeah, well, keep it alive, I guess, he actually will have given himself a chance, because Anjew was focusing so much on taking out this MCV that he just completely neglected the forces of boxes here. Now Anjew just keeps streaming in more units here, which should stop immediately. And yeah, I was going to say, just be focused on the next stage of the game, which of course is an expansion. Now I'm curious though, boxes, let's see, yeah, boxes is not producing from the MCV, so he could just move that anytime he wishes himself. He kind of goes out here trying to have a feel for the area here. Now will he move the same way? Yeah, he's going to move it this way. Well, for his sake, I don't know. I mean, the blue Tiberium is so powerful, and you know, this is just something that you want for yourself as soon as possible. But it looks like he's going to get the green field, which probably feels a little bit safer. Oh, here's the airstrike on that refiner of Anjew. It's not going to take out the harvester; it's going to damage it and damage the harvester as well. If you do this in juncture with an attack, then that's really powerful. But didn't seem to happen there. Alright, look at that. Okay, so the harvester count of boxes has picked up a bit. He did actually retain that harvester with low HP from that engagement before. So I'm curious now what's Anjew's next move. Obviously he's going to expand here, and hope for his sake. No, that's not a. That's actually a defensive structure already. So Anjew. Interestingly enough, this looks like Anjew might have to deal with a new situation here. Boxes is he has been producing his units right from the beginning, from when the attack started by Anjew. So in this position, looks like Boxes can do a push up here even, and even has like this is just half his army now. So Anjew, oh my God, really? So Anjew, yeah, there it is. There's the 4,000 crit bunker. Well, of course it's an city, but it's going to use this to double expand, and the problem is that, yeah, you know, as Boxes, which is his name, did not and didn't see the need to get this MCV, so he just kept building more units. Look how many units he has. If he were to utilize these units now to scout and regain more map control, he could quickly outmaneuver Anjew here. But right now he's kind of just reinforcing his areas here, which kind of confuses me a little bit. Well, of course, Anjew does have a army here now. Boxes kind of just split himself in two, and looks like he feels like he has to protect himself. Yeah, it's like he's covering all the entrances. But the problem is, yeah, he can do that all day. But what you rather want to be doing is just scout a little bit, just find out what's going on the map, maybe build a helipad to scout with that, or just send a couple of units here and there and see what's what. Like, you know, if Boxes were to move out in the middle of the map, there would be only this to deal with. Ooh, okay, he's going to push up here now, which is very nice. Oh God, he's going to get both the harvesters, and I hope for his sake he's going to pull back. Pull back. Boxes pull back. There's no reason to stay there and try to kill off the freaking turret. Turret is okay. Pullback's 4 units here. Still got a couple here, but this gives Anjew maybe the chance to go in for the attack on that side. Well, there is a turret there, so it shouldn't actually happen. And look at this. Boxes does still have the. Feels like it's still this. Yeah, it does have the superior army count, but that might just change if he lets Anjew stay here by alone. I mean, Anjew got 2 construction yards. And doubling the production, so he gambled with getting that extra construction, which is a huge gamble. Even in the mid game. Oh God, it's going to get that harvester as well. No, it's not going to get it. It's just escaping with that harvester. That was actually important for Anjew. Oh, but unfortunately for Boxes, this airstrike, which is greatly timed, is not going to hit that harvester, which is out and trying to get some more tib. Okay, so here comes the engagement. Again, Boxes should just pull back to the turret. There's no reason to stay here. And keep doing as he did last time. Yeah, just streaming units, and maybe Anjew will be kind of attacking that area wrongly. Maybe. But maybe not. Alright, so this engagement is just gonna kind of cancel out this. Oh, wow, that I just missed that. That was the airstrike on the kind of flank base, but still there's enough stuff here to deter Anjew from going that route anyway. Excuse me. There is that's the original MCV of Boxes, as well as trying to find another. Oh God, oh shit. Excuse me. Recon bikes actually do nice damage against the undeployed ones. Like, I knew that even the undeployed MCV still has way more damage than it used to, but that took a lot of damage actually. You can see the main problem here for Boxes is that, well, I was going to say Anjew has full map control, but Anjew kind of plays a little bit passively himself, but yes, here are still tanks for Boxes. Now this kind of, yeah, it probably feels like more safe with using these as scouts. He can just move around and find out, and hopefully for himself, find out that there are no other expansions for Anjew other than the expansions he already know about. And yeah, should expect there to be something here. I wonder if they can do some damage against. How fast would they take out their harvester? I wonder. Well, pretty damn fast. Oh Jesus. Okay, but there's this defensive turret, so he's gonna lose one harvester. And he's gonna lose, well, let's see, 2 stealth tanks for a harvester. I guess it's okay, but in the grand scheme of things, it doesn't matter too much because Anjew is already kind of harvested out. So his income is, it's limited already. So of course, in that case, it's bad, but he's not gonna get more Tiberian from this position. Anyway, here's the engagement that Anjew is looking for. Out in the middle of the map, he has a superior army versus Boxes. Kind of often tends to like try to meet Anjew onto the battlefield. Should stay back. MCV is still down here. Can't really move out. It doesn't really have to move out. Oh, ooh, obelisk of light. Well, that was underwhelming. Yeah, obelisk of light. Of course, I guess you want to target fire with that thing. That just kills all of this stuff in what, more or less one shot. But unfortunately, it's shooting the infantry instead. Okay, so Anjew, yeah, he is moving through here. This is the area with this construction art as well. So Boxes, well, the Box is doing a counterattack against the base, but that's very good. But that's just the second MCV of Anjew. Meanwhile, Boxes, it's no chance in hell that's going to survive. It's going to lose both the MCV and the Temple of Nod. So yeah, despite the damage done up here, well, Anjew is kind of broke, but looks to me like Boxes should eventually just lose this match. Like, yeah, he should. Well, Boxes should at least just go straight for the attack. There's no. He's kind of in a position now that the longer the game goes on, the less likelihood there is for taking the game. No MCV. And no service depot as well, and if I remember correctly, you need the service depot now or the repair facility. Not the service depot that belongs to the Red Alert mod. You need a repair facility to get that MCV. There's the there's the chemtrope Cremorers for Boxer, which he managed to build during the time that he had that Temple of Nod. Now, yeah. Okay, yeah, here comes the attack. Boxes need to be happening, but Anjew just doesn't look to care. He's going to lose quite a bit of stuff here. Possibly the entire thing if Anjew just steps on the gas and just push right into Boxes. Now Boxes is here as well. Boxes should be wondering, like, where is the army of Anjew? Well, looks like, you know what, Anjew looks like this. Looks like he's just moving his original MCV over to where his army is, and his army is currently attacking on the west side. And it's kind of awkward, but you know, it looks like Anjew with that MCV. Well, that MCV is dead, and we actually. Oh, excuse me. What the hell did I see? I was sure this MCV just went down. What the hell happened there? The one MCV went down here, and one here. This is a third MCV, or there was a third MCV somewhere for Anjew, and so yeah, he still has MCV, but still, oh god, Boxes. What he needs to do is just go straight back to his main base now, because if these buildings die, the game is over. This. Yeah, Anjew just keeps around his MCV, doesn't really. Oh god, yeah, this game is over, unfortunately. So Anjew, what's he's going to do is going to kill off the last buildings of Boxes, and then the game is over. The game is really over. Oh no. He might have been able to defend it. I'm not sure if he actually would. But anyway, there's the game.